not as light as it looks. It's 7:15. So I'm getting a sore throat. I've got like a bit of a dull headache. Do you know the headaches you get when you get a cold? I got a start of one of them. It's not really that noticeable. I got like a dry feeling in my mouth. Actually my head's hurting more than I realised. I'm cold, I'm tired, I'm hot. I'm achy even though I've not really done anything. So I was in Aldi. Because I'm not eating all day, I've had something to eat since I got here. I'm at another shop now. It actually hurts my hand to hold the phone. I've got my hand against the steering wheel. So I was in Aldi, and also I need to stop filming because my phone's getting super full. So I need to start editing, saving it or exporting it, uploading it, and then delete, and then on with the next one. I think I've worked out how I'm going to do the videos, in what order, and I said in one of the last clips that I filmed. So walked around Aldi, got next to nothing for myself. It was only £40 to shop in. I've got my dad enough for I think 5 meals. I've got mine for tonight, but last week when I cooked what I'm about to cook, my dad had the other half of it, but he's got something in the fridge already, so who knows. I've not eaten today. I've developed a really strange eating pattern, and I'm not having 3 meals a day. But don't think I'm not getting enough calories, because at night, when I'm a little bit peckish but not hungry enough for a full meal, I'm snacking on anything and everything. So yeah, so I'm not going to talk for much longer because I have to now tackle another shot when really I want to go home and get in bed. That's literally how I feel right now. I'm drinking my drink. I put loads of ice in it when I'm going to come out the house, and then also because it's cold outside, it's not gonna, the ice is gonna stay in it for ages. I mean, I made this drink 2 hours ago. So I walked around and I got my dad's stuff, and there was a lot of, they weren't burst shelves, but it was quite busy, but not packed, but there was a lot of shelf stacking going on, and then there was massive queues for checkout, like really massive. And like I forgot really simple things because I'm hungry and I don't feel well. So I've got my dad 5 meals worth. I've got myself today's. I've got some turkey mince so I can make maybe a chilli next week. The mince will make 2 or 3 meals for me. So maybe I could do a chilli. Not a hot one, because my body goes into a meltdown when I do that, unfortunately, because a hot one might make me feel a bit better. I might make a spaghetti bolognese with the other half or whatever, I don't know. I got myself 2 sweet potato burgers. I've still got one of them left from last week, but I could easily have one as a lunch with some salad. I ain't got myself any lunches. This is the problem. So every morning, and I don't know how I've kept this up. Did I start this before I stopped filming? And I mean stop filming vlogs. Don't know. Did I? So I think so. I make a smoothie every morning. Well, 4 to 6 mornings a week, depending on how many bananas I've bought. I ain't bought any today. If I'm going to have some bananas, I better get them here. I've got 2 or 3 at home. And I have that, like, maybe 1 in the afternoon, because I never, like, gravitate towards the kitchen for breakfast in the morning. I don't know why. So I have that, and it's super filling. I'll make it on camera one day, so I'll show you what goes in it. I put a protein powder in it to get the one that I'm currently using, which is my favourite, but it's quite expensive for what it is. I get 20 grams of protein if I can fit the whole powder in, because I can't always fit the whole of the powder in because of everything else I put in. Today I managed to get the 4 scoops in, which is 20 grams of protein, but some days I can only fit 2.5 to 3 in maximum, so I don't always get my 20 grams of protein. Anyway, so it fills me up, so then I don't want anything to eat till about 5-6 o'clock, and then when I have that I don't want to eat again, or if I do get hungry I normally just have like a snack or several. So I haven't brought any lunches, and I was like thinking to myself, get some lunches. Got my dad a couple of lunches, didn't get myself any lunches. What does my dad want? Did he want anything? I think I was hungry and I was stressed out, and I don't know, like, I like anyone who kind of what's it called, has to wear a mask all day for the job. Like, big respect to you, because I don't know how you do it. I mean, I guess you must get used to it, and you have to do it because obviously, like, even at Asda now, they have to now, all the staff have to wear masks, which they didn't have before, and now they do. But anyone like doctors and nurses who have to wear masks all day, like, you've totally got my respect 100%, because I'm in the shop like half an hour and it's horrible. I get lightheaded, I lose concentration, so I do panic a little bit in the shop, which I'll get into in another video. I do have anxiety, which makes it worse, and I know I could get an exemption thing from wearing a mask, but I think I would feel more anxious about not wearing a mask than wearing a mask, if that makes sense. Does it make sense to you? And everyone's different. Everyone who has anxiety is different. Some people would probably prefer not to have a mask on than have a mask on, but if you think about it, the pros and cons, you've got more benefit of wearing one than not wearing one. I totally get the people with the face shields as well. You could probably breathe better in that, but I don't feel like you get the protection unless you have it like right glued up to your face. Like, I don't feel like you get the same protection. Anyway, what I was saying, the trolley guy's gone past about 8 times and I'm at the top end of the car park, so yeah, I didn't get much food, the shop was busy, and then I went to queue for a checkout and I got there at the same time as someone else, and at first I thought, am I jumping the queue? So I apologised to him, and I thought, well, no, because I'm nearer the checkout than he is, so I'm just gonna stand here. And they only had they had 2 cases of water, you know, I can get like a big pack of, is it like 24 bottles, and they had like a couple of other little things, and I was stood there thinking, I'm gonna let them go in front of me, because I didn't have a massive trolley full, because I only spent 40 quid. Still got a decent amount, but oh god, they're like I'm literally talking away, and I just noticed like 3 of them are stood there looking at me. Oh god, honestly, I feel so uncomfortable because they literally just stood there watching me. Anyway, so when I was stood there, like, giving the guy in front plenty of space, and then obviously when he put his shopping on and moved down to the other end of the checkout, I walked forwards, but I was going to let them go in front of me, but the female kept bad mouthing me, like really, really, really bad mouthing me, saying that I'd cut the queue, when actually I got there like maybe 1 second before them, and I was nearer to the checkout than them, and she just kept on about me. Stop staring at me, like, what is wrong with people? She keeps staring at me. And they've put a drinks bottle on the floor and they're just leaving it there, and then he's hit it with the trolley and he's still not picked it up. Oh, he stood it back up, so if someone comes and drives, they're just gonna scratch up the car on it. Anyway, so yeah, because she was bad mouthing me, even though I was technically there before them, I was going to let them go in front of me because they were holding these 2 heavy cases of water. I think he was actually holding both of them, and she was holding like 2 really light things. If she wouldn't have stood there saying that I'll jump the queue, I would have let him go in front of me, but because she stood there continuously for about 3 minutes slagging me off, I was like, no, I was here before you and I don't have to let you in front of me, which I was going to do till he stood there being annoying. So I put my stuff on and I can hear it behind me. They weren't stood that close, but as soon as I put my shopping on, they rushed over to where I was stood, and I'm thinking, well, you should be giving people space to like literally move out the way before you come rushing over. And even as like I moved down the other end, well, I didn't go right down because obviously there's someone getting the shopping, even though I wasn't that close, she was still bad mouthing me from behind. My God. So yeah, got out the shop, sat in my car, and it was like 14 minutes to 7, and as I said earlier, and I need to hurry this up, stop staring at me, you weirdos. I was like, oh God, I've got 14 minutes to get to the other side of town. Can I do it? As I'm driving down via the motorway, which is the longest way around, but it seems to be the quickest to get here, I was like, oh my God, what is it, the police? Because the police keep, well, not all the time, they do these stop and pull people over things under the motorway bridge as you head towards this town, not too close from getting off the motorway. And A, knowing my luck, well, they all know me anyway, so I'd definitely get pulled. B, I wouldn't be here for 7 o'clock. Because they stop you on the side of the road that I needed to be on. If I was coming away from Asda, like I am when I leave here eventually, stop staring at me, you bloody weirdos. Like, it won't bother me if they stood out there now, because the other week when I was coming home, from the time I went past there originally, like an hour and a half earlier, to me passing later on, there was loads of them. I've never been stopped. Oh God, watch him now make it the mission to pull me over. I mean, I've been advised to start filming immediately, stop my engine, take my keys out and film them straight away because of what they're like with me. Soon as they find out who I am, even though apparently there's nothing on the system about me, lies, they can start giving me a crap. I had my car MOT last week, or this week. Don't know what bloody day it is, so good luck with that one. It's taxed, it's insured, it's roadworthy, because I'll guarantee there'll be some cars on here with not even taxed, but you won't come and touch them on here. We all know why. Anyway, so as I was driving down, I was like, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God. 2 options. One, the super long way around, which wasn't really an option. So then there's the other option, you still get off at the same motorway junction, but you come a different way. And it's probably the same distance, because obviously you're coming to the same place, so it probably is the same distance, but it's annoying. Like, you're having to turn loads of corners, you're having to go up steep hills and like round loads of bends and stuff. It's a lot more annoying. And also there's a T-junction with a mini roundabout on it, and everyone doesn't know who to let go because everyone wants to go one way and everyone is confused and no one knows when to go or not. And then you get down and then there's bloody traffic lights. So I pulled on this car park at 1 minute past 7, then couldn't get internet on my phone. Well, it would half load the page and it wouldn't let me go any further. So it wasn't until about 6 minutes past 7 that I got on, and I still managed to get what I want. I haven't really missed anything. You'll see the unboxing. Actually, would have seen it by now. See, the problem is I don't know how much footage I've got to go up, and my last unboxing from that business hasn't gone up yet. I think it's scheduled to go up Sunday, but I'm going to change it to Tuesday because there's something that I want to go up before it. So it's not gone up yet. It's something I buy every month. That might give it away, and it's a small business. But because I don't know what point this is going to go up in October, this should be going up in October, by the way. I'm not going to say which small business it is, but I knew what I wanted. because every time I typically get the same thing. I get one thing that's got loads of other things in it. I might give it away, and then I just get a couple of other bits and pieces. But this time I got something that I got from them a couple of months ago, and I think they've done one or two more since, but I've not liked the version of it until this version. I spent my typical around, I think it comes to like about 26 something with postage, and postage is $4.15. Then I got like a £2 something discount. I think it's £2.27 discount, so obviously my order came to £22.70 before postage. And that's the kind of what I spend. I think I've once spent about 29, but I basically don't need any of what I bought, I just want it. But I didn't buy from the other restock, but I was filming and I was like, no, I'm not going to buy from it, and I didn't, because I just didn't need to, did I? It's not something I really need. I just wanted it because it was going to be Halloween themed, and I've just bought Halloween themed stuff, but I love Halloween, I love autumn, I love winter. Like autumn, totally, I love it. I just love it. I love it when it's cold. I don't love it when it's cold when I'm ill. Well, I don't like it when it's cold and I'm ill and I've got a temperature, because then it's hard to dress, because sometimes I'll dress for my temperature but then I'll get cold and then I'll be shivering and it'll make me feel worse. Then I won't have any layers with me. Anyway. Oh God, I've been filming for ages. I'm probably never going to get home. I hate being in this shop at this time. Basically, I managed to get everything I wanted. This is really good. I was going to eat the second one, but I'm not. It is specially selected light and golden 2 ambulance. The hospital's not far from here. 2 all butter almond croissants, made with a creamy butter and a sweet almond filling. It was so good. 322 calories. First thing I've eaten today. I got painkillers in Aldi. I might go in my boot and take them, because I do have a headache, and the last time I had painkillers was about 3 o'clock and it's 7:30. So I'm going to take my drink with me. Then when I come back with my shopping, I'll get my drink out the boot. I don't really want to go in here, but I've got next to no food. And I need things like milk. I'm going to see if I can get some fresh ginger. I noticed they had fresh herbs in Aldi, and like fresh things like chilies and stuff. And I've never spotted them before, but I couldn't get to them because it was like backed up in Aldi because of like people queuing. They were like standing in the way and it was like difficult to get to anything. So I'm going to have to check that out next time, because rolled around my car about 3 times. Oh yeah, I need to put my mask on. Oh no, I put my mask. Where's my mask? I'll put my mask on when I'm in the boot. God, it sounds like I'm literally going to get in the boot, doesn't it? Well, I think it's a good idea for me to take some pain relief. It might help me. And I'm loving these trainers. They're digging into me a little bit, into my ankles where the tongue is. I just think it's a little bit stiff. Why is everything so dishevelled in my boot? Oh, I don't know where I put the painkillers. The trolley guy has almost collected everybody trolley on the car park.